everyone, I'm Dawn. Welcome to my channel. Thank you for visiting with me today. So we are going to do a Yellowstone themed look, but it's not really a look because it's going to be hidden. It's going to be here. So let's go ahead and I love this shirt because it's so big and I can just make it pull it off like that. Is it going to be low enough? I'm actually going to put it a little higher so when I show y'all, I'm not showing you my whole T-top. Okay, so what I want to do first, I'm not good at freehanding things like this. So, like I drew half of this and then folded over the paper and just cut it out and then traced it. So we're going to actually put this up higher than it is on the characters and go ahead. So, okay. So that should hold it in place while I trace it. Is we're basically just going to put layers of latex until it looks like a scar. So I'm just going to fill it in. Try and not make a big mess. Now, there, like gelatin would be good for this. I would say the rigid colloidal wouldn't be good for this because it makes like scars like, okay, I know that this particular guy, his scars are actual real scars. But you know, Chibs from Sons of Anarchy, the scars on his face, that actor. Now, those are real scars. He got those. I don't remember if it was a bar fight or what it was, but those are real scars on him. But to get that scar effect, you would use rigid colloidal. And it kind of gives that sunken, kind of scarred look. But that's for scars that are caused by a knife, not for scars that are caused by Brandon. Basically, I'm going to let that dry. I'm going to put another layer on and let that dry and then determine if I want to do any latex or, like tissue or anything to kind of build up the scarring a little bit. Now, you can also use Elmer's glue is great. It takes a really long time to dry though, but I did a really great scar on my arm with Elmer's glue. It was long like this and I did it with red and, you know, made it kind of look not bloody, but yeah, well, kind of bloody, inflamed. And that worked really good too. And Elmer's glue would actually probably be the perfect medium to use for this kind of scar because of how precise you can be with the tip of an Elmer's glue bottle. But like I said, it takes a really long time to dry and it's already 1 o'clock in the morning. So I don't want to be up all night working on this. So why am I doing it this late at night? Well, because I'm awake. So, oh, and I do have a cowboy hat for when it's done. It's too big for me. I don't know how those people get any work done with cowboy hats on. I really don't. I mean, this one, obviously, this one's too big for me. But, like, even so, it's just cumbersome. I forgot to turn the camera back on. I cut out some of the paper towel with these cute little scissors I found. And I'm gonna have to hide those scissors though because they're for cutting paper only. And the individuals who live in this household do not respect my scissors. Scissors should only be used for the purpose in which they're created for. Like I have kitchen shears and people are up in the kitchen using them for things that are not kitcheny. Or I have my fabric scissors, and they're freaking using them on paper, and that's a no-no. Anyway, as I was saying earlier and never finished saying, there are a lot of different ways to do scars, and it depends on the kind of scar you want to do and the kind of look you're going for. Because I'm using a new Q-tip, there's a lot of ways to do scars. Like burn scars are going to be different than, even though Brandon scars are burn scars, they're going to be a little different than burn scars like, say, Freddy Krueger burn scars. You know what I mean? And then you've got scars from cuts, and you know, well, what kind of cuts? Are they stab wounds? Are they paper cuts? Are they razor blades? What kind of cuts are they? You know, it just depends on the story you're telling. Scars from bites, you know, lots of different scars. And I'm at this point, I don't know if I want this to be a new scar. I think I want to have it be a new scar, but not super brand new, like we didn't just get it yesterday. Not that kind of scar. Because Teeters, I know Teeters, like I'm not that far on the show, but I've seen on clips of it and stuff. Teeters is just as low down as everyone else's. But if I did mine that low down, it would just be showing far too much of my business. I haven't, like I said, I haven't watched much of the show. Does John Dutton have the brand? So when I turned the bedroom light off and left the room and closed the door, well, because Eric's sleeping, but the ducks are sleeping in there. They got a crib in there, like a pack and play, and they go in there at night. They go to sleep, and when I closed the bedroom door, they start freaking out. They had to go in there and calm them down like children. I love those ducks. I love them so much. They make me so happy. I love them so much. Okay, so while this dries, we're just going to take a little break and we'll be back. Okay, so now we have a nicely built up scar. Let's see if I can show you close up without showing you too much of the goods. So it's nice and built up. So what we're going to do is I'm going to go with the CC Beauty palette first, and I'm going to just apply makeup with my finger. I'm going to go in with, I think, this color right here. Just I'm not even going to worry about the blue pen, like the blue ink that's on there, because, you know, if you get branded, there's going to be this color in and stuff. And by the time I'm done with this, that'll probably all be covered up anyway. powder. That like almost completely covers it up. If you want to cover your Yellowstone brand, use Big Bird's Wet n Wild banana powder. Oh yeah, there we go. Because it's healing and it's peeling and it's red underneath. I like it. Okay, so that's it. Let's take a closer look at it. That black needs to be covered up a little bit. Okay, so there it is, up close. And I think it looks pretty good for my first Yellowstone brand. All right. So now I got my cowgirl hat on, and I'm like, I'm gonna round up some. Okay, and then there. I think it's cool. I think it's okay for 1 o'clock in the morning and my first thing like that. So, yay me. Now I'm gonna head to bed because I actually need to work in the morning. Well, I can work anytime I want to, so it probably won't be in the morning per se. But anyway, that's it. I hope you enjoyed this. Thanks so much for watching. And don't spoil Yellowstone in the comments for me, okay? Thanks, bye.